Hey guys, so there's some things I want to talk about in terms of, New Year's, because there are a lot of commercials out right now. I think I've seen at least 10, literally 10 different ones geared at people and the resolution of weight loss. Um, it bothers me because there's a lot of bullshit behind these things, and you've got spokespeople sharing their experiences and whatnot. But the thing is, they're being paid for their testimony. They don't have a basis of training knowledge, and though I will never consider myself an expert, because this is an industry, fitness, that is always evolving. It's always changing. We're finding out new things. I'm more of a student always, but I seek out the truth if I can. Like, if it has research, or if it has someone who has had experience, or et cetera, so forth. Basically evidence-based versus I've been told to say this and my friend told me it worked, and so here's where I am. Referral is a very powerful thing, and so now there's these businesses that are relying on things like that to put out these commercials and get you to jump into these programs and crash diets and things like that that are not for you, and I'm going to explain why. So when we're thinking about any sort of goal, or let's actually think specifically about weight. A lot of people already have emotional attachments or issues and things like that, and so when they jump into these programs or diets that are set up, losing weight isn't an issue. It's not the dropping of the weight that doesn't happen, because they are put in a calorie deficit in various ways, whether that be a detox tea where you get dehydrated, or the sweat wraps where again you get dehydrated, or things like that. It's not long-term sustainable offerings they have, unless you decide to continue paying for their services and cutting your calories and stuff like that. They'll always be coming out with part B. What you need to think about is creating a sustainable lifestyle, and it's not hard as far as how many things it takes. What's hard is the adherence. So when you are looking to, say, lose weight or put on muscle, then you need to consider your nutrition, your sleep, your stress, your social network, and your activity, your physical activity. You don't need to concern yourself with some magical tea that costs $40 a box to try and drop weight. You need patience and consistency and an awareness of those last few things that I mentioned in order to be able to reach your goals. Okay? It breaks my heart to see people being sucked into these things because they're like gung-ho. This is my resolution. This is 2020. I'm going to get it done. A lot of times they do, and then they fall off the wagon because they're not told what to do next, because they weren't taught. They weren't taught how to maintain a lifestyle that will keep them mentally happy and physically fit and functional. So, yeah, a little bit of a rant there, but that also applies throughout the rest of the year. So, just when you're hearing news from other people, ask why. Just be a skeptic, do research, all that kind of stuff. Because I myself have been sucked into these programs. I've been pouring money into a pyramid scheme before and was excited to do it. They're very good at marketing. And so you have to be your own advocate and be like, what is this doing for me? When I come out of this, will I know what to do next, or am I stuck, or all that kind of stuff? And it takes a while. That's the thing. So these programs, like I said, are fast. They promise quick results, and those extremes come with consequences. Now, you don't know what those consequences are because they don't talk about them, and a lot of products like these are getting called out for it. They're being brought to light. The old-fashioned route of nutrition and and physical activity always works. Always, always, always works because you're educated and there's no placebo there. You're not adding anything to your body. You're not adding any crazy chemicals expecting your body to respond to them and just magically change. It's patience and consistency within getting educated on these two big things, physical activity and nutrition, particularly nutrition. So I encourage you to seek out education rather than just solutions. Okay? Love you guys. See you next time.